We are so blessed to have Chancellor that has done it all. I mean such high roles on in the finance sector, a chess champion, and all the amazing things she has done. I'm joking. Rachel Reeves has lied about her background so much that she can't keep up with what she has told everyone. Reeves is no to all of us as Rachel from Accounts and on Sky News was grilled over it and how it makes her feel. In today's video we will watch and react to this all whilst going over all of the latest news from across the country. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and join our fast-growing community. Just a quick one to say, we do have new on-air t-shirts available on our website. Go to British.com or check the link in the description. So have a watch as Trevor Phillips questions the Chancellor Rachel Reeves on being called Rachel from Accounts. Does it hurt you to be described as Rachel from Accounts? Well, you know, I've probably been called worse things, Trevor, but I became an MP almost 15 years ago now. Before I became a Member of Parliament, I worked as an economist at the Bank of England, and then I worked in the private sector, in financial services for Halifax, Bank of Scotland. I'm proud of the jobs that I did before I became a Member of Parliament, but in the end people are going to judge me on the job that I'm doing now, the job that I'm doing as Chancellor of the Exchequer. But do you think if you were a bloke that condescending label would be attached to you? Well, some people don't want this government to succeed, some people don't want me to succeed. I spent my life proving people wrong, proving that I can do stuff that I've been underestimated for. In the end people will judge me. Can I stable the public finances? We've done that. Can I increase the economy? I'm determined to do so. This is how people reacted. This user said 15 years in this job as an MP and then they think they can run the country. It's a little like Barry from aisle 5 in Tesco having done 15 years suddenly being made Chief Executive Officer. Kevin said Rachel Reeves from Accounts should not be in charge of the British economy. She's killing it. This user said, I thought Trevor did a horrible job on Rachel from Accounts this morning. Just swallowed her line that there was no growth with the Tories. Growth stagnated when Rachel from Accounts took over. Shaky said she lied about being a chess champion. She copied other people's work in her book, and most tellingly she also lied about being an economist on her election material when the truth was she worked in complaints. This makes her dishonest. Why are you pandering to her? Wake up. Britain said nothing to do with gender. It would be Barry from Accounts if it was a dude in that role. Incompetence. Genderless. This user stated with her disastrous budget it's hard to believe she even worked in accounts. She hasn't got the least clue, Janet remarked. Why does nobody confront her when she keeps saying I've stabilized the economy? What are your opinions on this? Let me know in the comments. In some other surprising news, a man has been convicted of murder after fatally stabbing his 14-year-old daughter in the heart with a knife during what he described as a play battle. Simon Visser, 50, was found guilty at Teesside Crown Court of the murder of his daughter Scarlett in their kitchen in Darlington, County Durham last year. Scarlett tragically bled to die after suffering an 11 centimeters deep stab wound to her chest. Vickers claimed he did not know exactly how his daughter was killed, describing the incident as a freak accident during a playful moment. However, prosecutors argued that he was lying and deliberately stabbed Scarlett after becoming irritated with her. They suggested his actions were intentional, not accidental. After a trial lasting over a week, the jury deliberated and ultimately found Vickers guilty of murder. They rejected his emotional testimony in which he insisted he would never knowingly harm his only child. The court heard that at the time of the incident Vickers had consumed 4 glasses of wine and smoked a cannabis joint, which may have impaired his judgment. At the time of the stabbing he was in the kitchen with Scarlett and her mother, his partner of 27 years Sarah Hall. When they began about, the situation quickly escalated, leading to the tragic death of Scarlett. In some other news, Defense Secretary John Healey is seeking the King's approval to rename the under-construction hunter-killer submarine HMS Agincourt to HMS Achilles, a move that has sparked controversy and concerns about offending the French. Although the name Achilles has long held significance in British naval tradition, the decision represents a significant U-turn in naval policy, since it was made to avoid reminding France of its historic defeat at the Battle of Agincourt in 1415, where English forces defeated a much larger French army. The submarine was originally intended to be the 6th Royal Navy vessel named Agincourt, honoring the historic victory, the battle immortalized in British history, which has seen 5 previous ships bear the name. A Navy spokesperson defended the decision, pointing out that the renaming process started under the previous government and was deemed to have historical and civic significance. The name Agent Court is also connected to Shakespeare's Henry V with lines like, "We few we happy few we band of brothers," further solidifying its cultural significance. Former Defense Secretary Grant Shapps, who dismissed the name change as woke nonsense last year, has since criticized the reverse IAL, calling it sacrilege. The submarine's renaming emphasizes the fine line that must be drawn between traditional diplomacy and contemporary Sensi activity when designating naval warships. Last but not least, the Duke of Sussex and his wife Meghan Markle currently raise their small family in Montecito, California, and Prince Harry is preparing for a new court struggle to guarantee his children Archie and Lilibet have the opportunity to create memories in England. After leaving the royal life in 2020 and relocating to the United States, Harry is scheduled to appeal a High Court decision that supported the Home Office's decision to lower his security protection in the UK. In 2020, Prince Harry no longer enjoys the same degree of automatic police protection as previous royal family members. Harry challenged the decision by the Executive Committee for the Protection of Royalty and Public Figures, claiming he was unfairly singled out. However, the High Court ruled in March that the decision was neither irrational nor unjust, with the Home Office welcoming the ruling in June. Judge David Bean granted Harry permission to appeal, acknowledging that his challenge had a real prospect of success, though not without hesitation. A source close to the Duke told Hello that Harry's goal is clear. He wants to ensure the safety of himself and his family while in the UK so his children can know his home country and so he can continue supporting his patronages and their important work. The ongoing security dispute has strained Harry's family ties to Britain, with Archie and Lilibet not having visited since the Queen's Platinum Jubilee in 2022. King Charles has met Lilibet only once in person, sources suggest. Har believes his father should intervene to reinstate his full protection, though royal insiders have said it would be wholly inappropriate for the king to challenge a government decision. A successful appeal could help Harry repair his relationship with his father and enable future family visits. Harry's arrangement with news group publications last week came to an end with this legal action. The source clarified that while it's not nearly the end of the narrative for him, it is a significant chapter that has been resolved, and the next case is crucial to him and his family. What do you think of the topics we covered in today's video? When the video for today comes to a conclusion, please let me know in the comments. Click like and